point line right now. Oh shit, that nigga's fucking It's sucking out his neck. He gon' meet that fucking. We gon' kick your dough. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You hit out. Murder, what she wrote. Saw him in my scope. I'm about to. From page to the post. He ain't getting no. That nigga died. Lock up at your door. Let me in, bitch. I'm going.
Yo, the Summer Games Fest just came around a few days ago, and I would love to say which games I am excited about coming along. I'm your boy, the Ender Cat. I am the one that's going to be putting my opinions into all of these, and then maybe even gaming these on my channel and stuff like that. Now, as dry as 2024 actually was, like, there have been some pretty good games on this list. Some games I kind of sort of expected to be there, and others caught me by surprise and made me want to play them. Except for that one Lego game. That Lego game was honestly dog shit. I feel like that they could have done a lot better with the animation and how the gameplay controls, because it looks like it controls very stiffly. But that could just be me talking from nostalgia, because I played the Lego Movie video game, the Lego Batman movie, and the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego game. Hey, don't forget, I almost forgot Lego Star Wars. That's a good one. That's cool. I'm pretty sure everybody know about Lego Star Wars. But yeah, this is just a new generation of Lego gaming, so we'll see. And also, Lego Fortnite's the thing. I mean, hey, does anybody remember Lego Dimension? Okay, you know what? I think I'm being off topic. So one game that caught my attention was Black Myth Wukong. So now, I don't know if they already made this into a series or not, but I think I'm pretty sure I know who Sun Wukong is, the mythical Asian mythology of the Monkey King. He was a troublemaker, he didn't fit in. I believe he's one of the strongest gods in the mythology, but I don't know. What I do know, though, that this game kind of looks like Dark Souls and Skyrim and The Last Jedi. Yeah, sure, there's other things that kind of look similar to this, like that one samurai game, which I'll probably put on the screen. But in its own sense, I can't really get mad at it because, after all, it's its own genre, you know? So, difficulty or not, this game is going to hit hard. Another series that caught my attention was No More Room in Hell. Going back to genres, like this 8-player first-person shooter is honestly kind of reminiscent to Left 4 Dead 2. Actually, fuck a little bit reminiscent. It's a lot reminiscing to that game. Like, honestly, if you don't know what Left 4 Dead 2 is, I think it's time for you to, I think it's time for you to play a little bit more games, because this is just like hella Left 4 Dead. Regardless, it looks interesting nonetheless, and I would love to play it when I get my hands on, you know, the game and stuff like that, and maybe even show it off on my stream, so who knows. I mean, my boy, don't even get me wrong, like, I love me some zombies games, but all I can really say, it looks like Left 4 Dead. That's all it is. Now, there's an interesting game that caught my attention for a good while, and maybe just think about it a little bit more, because like actually before the Summerfest games was like announcing the games and stuff like that before we like even premiered, I actually saw it on Twitter showing a little bit of the game, but I didn't really think that much into it because I only saw like a girl and a wolf just inside a forest, so I kind of just scrolled upwards and just looked through like what's going on with the Summer Games Fest and stuff like that. I guess I missed out on a lot because now I'm just really intrigued in like what else it has to offer. And to my surprise, it actually did have a good combat system, some nice story, and then we get to see this wolf turn into a level 100 Pokemon or something like that. But I thought it was pretty cool, and it actually made me want to check out the game. So Neva, whatever it's called, I really want to see good things from this game. That's what I want to see. I want to see very promising things from this game. I'm talking like awards, maybe having Markiplier play this game. I don't know, but this game needs to go hard. Because it's kind of giving me some Hollow Knight vibes with the way that it plays. But that's just me. Next game is Sonic X Shadow Generations. So you already know I'm a Sonic fan, and I already talked about this game earlier on the channel, making a short about it. So basically, it's like a Kirby's Return to Dreamland scenario. We get 2 games in one. and we discover a little bit more about Shadow and what his abilities are, as well as explore more of his past, since it is a Generations type game. So I'm guessing the Generations will be reminiscing to games such as Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, as they saw with Kingdom Valley. And hey, they might even reference forces in one of the levels, so you never know, because then we might see more of Shadow meeting up with Infinite. Y'all probably might hate me for saying that, but it's just like, it could actually work. It could actually work. Also, this is like the very first time that we see like a fully polished, very high rendered Sonic model, a Sonic game, a Sonic graphics and stuff like that actually match the characters and match the game and stuff like that, so it doesn't have to be limited to like the Switch's hardware. So Sonic games are finally looking like AAA games once again, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And we get Shadow with wings. Obviously looking like Venom. I'm not the only one who said this shit, but although it kind of reminded me of Hellsing, so yeah. Then again, Sonic has always done some cliche anime type shit, which always made him cool. Speaking of anime, Sparking Zero, oh my gosh. This game honestly looks like one of the best Dragon Ball games that has ever came out. That is about to come out. They put the Great Ape, they did a little bit of polishing on the combat, and they actually have way more Z references than Z Fighters had. For instance, the infamous Special Beam Cannon / Goku sacrifice in order to save his son, the Saiyan arc with Goku fighting Vegeta in the Prime Ape state, and even adding a what-if scenario if Super Saiyan Goku was fighting Prime Ape Vegeta in that state. Yeah, honestly, man, you can tell, as a gamer and an anime fan or a weeb or whatever, I'm personally excited for this. I'm ready for when this is gonna come out. Also, this is gonna be a good final tribute to one of the last games that Akira Toriyama was working on before he sadly passed away. Rest in peace, by the way, to Akira Toriyama. And to the new person that's working on Dragon Ball shit, we pray for you, okay? Because I know you're gonna be inspecting a lot of people, you're gonna be being looked down on by a lot of people to which way this is going and stuff like that. Don't worry, bro. We got you. We already know this is stressful, and no one else except Akira Toriyama could do it the way that he was going to do it. But we got you. Now, I think my personal favorite from the entire Summer Games Fest, it would probably have to be Honkai Killer Bean the game. This game had me gushing when I saw it in the presentation, bro. I swear, I was geeking like shit, bro. Man, because it was showing something else during that time. And then, without any introduction to Jeff Liu or something like that, I kind of just caught me off guard because we just got shown another game. I think it was Power Rangers, but I don't know. But what I do know is that Killer Bean, they did something special, man. Remember the guy that voiced Killer Bean in the movie? Oh yeah, he's back. He's back. We about to eat some good ass beans, bro. We're about to eat some good ass beans. Trust me on that, bro. Vegas Egypt is back, baby, and now we finna eat good. Anyways, that's just a personal thank you to Jeff Liu and stuff like that. Now, let's get into the real shit. So, with the high graphics and aside from the voice acting, this game allows you to drive vehicles, switch different guns, have X-ray vision, do some nice takedown moves, such as the infamous grenade slam dunk from the movie, and the breakdance also from the movie. Not to mention that now we have these X-Men type beings that can create some after images and slash some sword energy out of their sword or whatever. And the best part is we get early access during this summer, man. Like, that's just insane to me, man. Like, we're about to experience that Killer Bean hype train. We're about to experience more people getting into Killer Bean now. Like, now people are watching the movie just so we can figure out who Killer Bean is. That's just, that's insane. That's hype. And Killer Bean is literally like a legend, though. I mean, at least on YouTube, but you know, like, hey, they were good enough to get like Moist Critical to voice a character on there. So yeah, this is like one of the #1 games aside from Shadow X Generations and stuff like that. Cause I'm a Sonic fan and stuff like that. Munch, whatever. But yeah, aside from that, this is one of the most exciting games that I want to get my hands on now. For old time's sake, just let me have the game now. Now, one last game that I want to talk about, which honestly is one of the most charming games I've seen on this list. Cuff Bust. Okay, look, these gremlin-looking motherfuckers have one of the stupidest game plots in gaming history, and they have adult-themed things inside this game, like murder and drug addiction or whatever. And honestly, I love it. There's just a satisfaction of seeing cute, chubby little characters doing dumb Adult Swim type shit, and it just works. It works. I don't know why. But this is the reason why I like stuff like Newgrounds content or whatever, is because I get to see more of this. Like, look at them. Like now this is gonna be a nice little VR experience. I probably see somebody like Josh Dub or Drumsy and Ricky TV playing this shit and just like laughing their asses off. I can't wait for these funny ass jokes like how Lethal Company had it, man. Also, did anybody kind of recognize that they walk like Among Us characters? No? Nobody? And that's all the games I'm going to mention for this video. What are you excited for? Comment if I missed something or a suggestion of what I should probably play or talk about. And yeah, I'll make a video about it. But I do have to say that this Summer Games Fest is definitely up for the hype. And I'm all for it. With a lot of these games that I'm just getting into, and honestly, man, if this keeps up, then 2024's second half might be a lot more interesting than the first half. And I'm not trying to make that shitty ass joke that keeps getting overused. I'm just letting y'all know that these games are finna do this year some justice, and I'm all for it. And that's about it, guys. Sorry I haven't made a video in such a long time. I've been dealing with school, but since I'm finally done with school, expect more videos from me. And yeah, I will see y'all guys later. Bye.